Scream 7 has dropped at the theater, and it is huge. It's made major box office already. Gosh, let me look that. I thought I had a story on the box office for Scream, but
It's probably on IMDb. It's the best place to see it.
yeah, it set like franchise records. Okay, here we go.
Scream 7 did?
Scream 7 broke records, franchise records, 60 million plus debut at the box office. And these days, that's pretty damn good.
Nev Campbell is in it, right?
Yes.
Was she in 5 and 6?
Yes.
Yes.
Small bits.
Small bit parts.
But not like if she's in
This is the one they had to completely change the trajectory of the films.
Right.
So, amidst this, as we've kind of been mentioning throughout this story, we have to also note that there was a prior storyline that involved actors Melissa Barrera and Jenna Ortega. They exited the movie after some controversial statements were made by Barrera on her X account a few years ago, I believe when they were making the 5th one, or maybe they were making the 6th one. This led to them letting her go. Jenna Ortega, ride or die, was like, well, she's going, I'm going.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, they were out of there.
Well, I think she was like, if they're going to fire her for that reason, I don't want to be a part of this. I think that's what she was doing.
So,
Respect,
I guess, yeah.
I love you, Buccal Fat Ortega, but respect for this.
For sure.
Okay.
For sure. I mean, I haven't watched a lot of the Scream movies. We all know this. We've all talked about it. I've kind of joked about it. But when you think about the money that they've spent to turn this franchise around, first of all, you have to pay Nev Campbell a reported $7 million contract to reprise her role. That's insane. $7 million. I mean, again,
that's 10% of the films.
Nev Campbell, nothing against her or her acting ability, but what the fuck has she done?
Nothing.
To get a $7 million payday, she was part of a franchise hit, is what it is. That she spent, I'm pretty sure, the better part of several decades talking shit about. So again, it's filthy, it's nasty, it's got dirty money written all over it.
So
yeah,
the intended plot was Melissa Barrera was Billy Loomis's daughter.
That's my understanding.
Right.
Again, nobody really knows. It hasn't been dropped.
I think we know that was the intended plot line.
I mean, people make assumptions, yeah, but I don't know if anybody genuinely knows that was going to be the deal.
But then
I think Skeet Ulrich said some stuff. I think.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
I thought you said Steve Ulrich, and I was like,
"Oh, Steve." Skeet Ulrich. Ulrich said some stuff about the abandoned storyline they had to do because of Barrera. So.
Right, because she got fired.
But I mean, so what they do? They just went and got other old actors from the franchise.
But in my opinion, that's kind of an interesting storyline. Like when I haven't watched. I only watched through Scream 3, I think. And so I really haven't seen much after that. But like when I heard about Billy Loomis's daughter being a possible storyline, I was super interested.
I agree. No, I think that
I was like, that's cool.
That would have been cool to see. Yeah,
perfect nostalgia, perfect balance of all of that. But then they fired her, and that makes me. I'm not going to watch any of the Scream movies.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the fact that they fired her for what? Now, I don't know. I could be wrong. I haven't gone through her entire Twitter account and read everything that she posted.
Me neither.
Maybe she crossed a line, but from what I have read, I don't think that she did. I think she was just saying, I support human rights, and
yeah, no, I think she was just giving her opinion.
I think she was very unjustly fired. Like, it is one thing if you go out there and you're spouting kill these people, you're endorsing violence or whatever to fire someone, but just saying I sympathize with this horrible situation that's happening, and she was fine. I think it's crazy what happened to her.
Well, according to this report, they had to spend $500,000 to rewrite the script to like you're saying. So there was some plan that was in place before Barrera and Ortega left the franchise.
And I love that Jenna Ortega left.
That's pretty. Well, okay. Jenna Ortega was in a position where I feel like she could do that. I don't know that.
She's got a lot of offers.
I mean, at that time, okay. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. I mean, yeah, she got the. This was like back when she was about to do Beetlejuice and Wednesday was on fire, and the Scream movie had come out. Was she in the Pearl movie, X movie? I feel like she was in that.
Who? Jenna Ortega?
Jenna Ortega.
I just want to tell you, Jenna Ortega, okay? I say this every time we talk about you. You're beautiful. You're beautiful just the way you are.
What was it?
You don't need to change yourself
why are you saying this?
more.
What'd she do?
Because I just see
I have her.
going
I have
down
it up,
this
Dad.
road
You
and
could just
she's gonna
ask
be
me.
Courtney Cox with lips the
I
size
got-
of
I'm
her
looking, I
fucking
got it.
face.
I'm already on here. I'm always on here.
I thought she was okay. So she was an X. Okay, that's when I first saw her was X. But the Scream movie that came out in 2022 was I think her first introduction into the franchise. Yeah, it is. Before that, it's all kid shit. So yeah, Jenna Ortega is an incredible actor. So she was hot at the time, is what I'm trying to say. She was
She
like
had the power to lead.
exactly
It was
is
no
what
big
I'm
deal
saying,
for her.
and it wouldn't really hurt her career or her reputation because she was so hot at
Well,
the
it
time.
makes me respect her more. So good for you.
But I'm saying you have to take that with a grain of salt because would she do it now?
I think she would.
I don't know. I mean,
I
again,
think she's that type of person.
I'm just saying when you're untouchable, you're untouchable, and I think she knew she was untouchable. I think that. Don't get me wrong. I think that she does obviously agree with Melissa Barrera and felt that it was wrong, and it was wrong. Don't get me wrong on that either. I don't agree with them firing Barrera over the comments made, especially in that situation. It's a messy situation, no matter how you talk about it. And Ortega at the time. And maybe now too. I don't know. Again, I don't see her in as much. She's still doing Wednesday, I think. I don't know what the next movie project is for her. But
Go up, it'll say.
Huh?
Go up, it'll say there's an upcoming section.
I think
always.
things are hard for Jenna Ortega because she is so small and she has such a young look that she gets typecast in certain roles that are going to be irrelevant as she ages. And I think that's why she's going through all these very drastic...
So knowing that, would you do the same thing that she did in the Scream franchise? I mean, you're basically walking away from a $1 billion franchise that you could easily reprise
What's wrong
and
is
come
wrong.
back. Okay.
So I think she would do it all day, every day.
What does she have in that upcoming section?
So, a lot of it's rumored and Wednesday. So again,
What's the Great Beyond? Click on that.
I don't know.
I mean, I really think she's probably
movie,
trying to
J.J.
branch
Abrams
out
scary
into
movie.
more.
I think you're right. She
actor-driven.
is at that age where it's kind of weird, where you're not quite a kid, but you're not quite an adult yet.
Well, and she's
And-
like 28 or something, but she looks very, very young, and I think that's why she keeps getting all these procedures done and all of that to try and look a certain way, and I don't know.
I don't know either. It looks. So one thing I did want to mention, hats off to Scream 7. They backed it up. I mean, that's the thing. You can't say they're wrong if they're right, and people come and see the fucking movie, right? So now
I
it
think
looks
that's
like.
bullshit, though. I'm sorry, but
Well, okay,
like,
go ahead.
all that a good first opening weekend means is you spent a lot of money on advertising dollars. That's all it means. It doesn't mean your movie's good just because you gross 60 million the first weekend. It means you had a good advertising budget. That
Well,
is
and I'm
all
sure
it
the fact they
means.
brought back Nev had a lot to do with it too.
Right,
you know.
exactly. It's nostalgia.
And
They
that's what
wanted
I'm
to go.
saying.
But it doesn't mean people
Jenna
liked it. It
Ortega
just means
could have been
they
a
went
part
to
of that
see it.
nostalgia, and she walked away from it. And I'm just wondering.
Well, Nev Campbell should have walked away from it too.
I mean, what the fuck else is she going to do?
I don't care.
And make
She
$7
should've-
million.
I mean, after
Give me a
that,
break.
I wouldn't touch that franchise after they fired Melissa Barrera.
There were protesters that gathered at some of the Scream 7 premieres to protest against Melissa Barrera being fired, calling some signs said stand for free speech. Some signs
Oh,
says
interesting that it's Paramount Plus. Did you notice that?
I did. I was going to bring that up actually. So I don't know why it's doing that weird shit.
And by protests, I mean, I think they mean like 4 people were out there. I don't think they mean like there was like 10,000 people out in the streets or anything like that. But,
Right. No, I think you're right.
But still, good on you.
So, the director of Scream 7, Kevin Williamson, stopped by and talked to Variety about the protest. Here's what he had to say.
Because one is for it, we'll make it. Because one, I think studio would like to make it, and 2, we the people who make these movies would love to make it. Because like I just said, they're a blast to make. And they're so much fun, and you want to have fun.
Outside, there are some protesters who are upset, pro-Palestine.
What?
Nothing.
You hate anybody that makes millions.
No, well, I hate people who make millions who act like they care about what any of you
Well, let's see
think.
what he says.
They
He was
don't.
He was just asked about the protesters. Let's see what he says.
That's
See,
what
I
I'm saying. Cancel Paramount Plus. What do you say to that?
Look, I think we live in a world where a lot of bad things are happening out there, and I think a lot of people want to be heard, and they want to have their voice heard about what the bad stuff that's happening, and my heart goes out to them. And I don't know if canceling Paramount Plus is the way to do it. I don't know, but I think people should listen to their inner self and do what feels good for them, and it's for it, we'll make it. Because one, I think.
That's what he said. So those were the comments from the Scream 7 director, Kevin Williamson, outside of one of the premieres. And so basically he's just saying people want to be heard.
You know, when he sways back and forth, I'm like, it's like I've got a lot of money.
Swagger.
I don't care what you think. Like, he does this.
Well,
move.
again, the film did make $60 million in its opening box office, franchise high. Let us know what you think about this story. Did you go see Scream 7? We know that Black Dragon Studios went and saw it, so we want to hear about it. Let us know in the comments. Make sure you like the video, subscribe, and we will see you in the next one.